Good, beautiful morning. It is gorgeous out. So we're doing a morning walk before we even start school today because when the weather is like this, why not? This is why we homeschool. Just these little reminders of why we do this on the days that are tough. I can come back and watch this and be like, oh right, this is why. Quick update. Kieran is testing clear. He gets to go back to work today and we are so thankful. Caden has not tested. We need to start testing him to make sure that he's clear so that we can start counting down days until we can resume normal again. And Clancy can also start testing. Clancy never took any time off of work. His case was fairly light. There were a couple days where he needed to rest, but thankfully he has done amazing. These guys all seem to have had fairly light cases. Caden was pretty rough, I won't lie. He was having a hard time, probably because his was a stomach bug. And none of the girls have got it, so we have called it the boy virus. Girl power. So we're just thankful that we can just be outside enjoying. The weather has actually been great for all of this because for the most part we've been able to keep all of our windows open and have air circulating through the house from outside. There was one day where I had to start the furnace, and I don't like that, mostly because it was the end of May and I could not believe that I had to turn our furnace on, because nobody should have to turn a furnace on at the end of May. But our weather has been so unpredictable, hence the fact that we're outside before we start school today because we're going to enjoy this. I'm just realizing that I don't think I ever told you that Clancy had come down with the virus. He had gone to help a family member for the day, and by the time that he got home, he was super fevered and not doing well, and I think that's like the last time I vlogged. As you can imagine, I haven't picked up the camera because it has been a challenge to keep people isolated in our house because there's 8 of us there right now. There's 7 of us plus Bailey's friend, and so the boys have stayed downstairs and I've delivered all of their meals and everything to them, or else they eat outside. And then Clancy has been in his office, and so it has been a lot of meal prep because we didn't want them using the kitchen, touching things, just doing everything we can to try and stop the spread. And I don't know if it was that or what it was, but I'm so thankful that it was as simple as it was, even though I'm tired. It has been an exhausting week. It's been over a week now, and I'm so thankful and will be so glad for all of this to be over. So Kieran going back to work is a small victory. It's the season for fawns, but we haven't seen any yet this year. I'm wondering if there's some over that way. But they're just laying there. They also might not be old enough to have babies. I don't know. I can't tell from here. It is many hours later. We did get through school. The girls did really well. Actually, we buzzed through really quick, which I was thankful for because we were out there for an hour this morning and it was awesome, and it is no longer sunny out, so it was the perfect time to go out. But last week's vacuuming and cleaning did not go as planned with people being sick, so I managed to vacuum this whole floor, wash all the floors, vacuum the stairs, vacuum our bedroom, and that just makes me feel good because there's just so much that accumulates over time with this many people in this house, and I haven't been as good at cleaning behind myself just because it has been intensely busy just helping everybody out and taking care of them. Supper, I realized that we have little bits of leftovers but not enough leftovers to feed all of us a full meal, so I dug out a freezer meal that we had made quite a while ago, and I didn't dig it out until 4 o'clock, and it is frozen solid, whole huge casserole, frozen brick. So that is in the oven right now. We are hoping that we can eat soon. It is 6 o'clock, so it would be nice to get supper on the table soon. But we are just thankful to have things cleaned up, tidied up, and have things kind of moving forward here. We just have to keep going until we get a couple more clear tests. This may officially be the longest vlog that I have ever made. Only in the sense of how many days it is covering.
Today is day 18 of people being sick, and I didn't touch the camera for over a week because I came down with it too. So we've got most of us who ended up sick, but Bailey, Tegan, and Addison are not sick. They never got sick, and it has been a rough ride. I feel like our house could have been a science experiment because we had 5 people who got this, and they all got it in different ways. Like, it's really crazy to me how different each person's case was. For some people, it was just a fever and chills once in the nighttime for an hour. I have been sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. I have been sick for a week. I was actually sick enough that I was pretty much flat in bed for 4 days. Caden had flu, whereas mine has been like nasty cold. So it just has hit in so many different ways. And we are so thankful to be coming out the other end of it. I am currently doing a test to see if I'm negative. The rest of the family is all out of masks and everything is good now. I'm the last one left here to try and get better, doing my best. I can see there's a faint line there now. Hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed, this test will be clear. As you can see, I'm almost over it. We're getting there. We've all survived. Thankfully, everybody did really well through all of this. It has been hard. I was taking care of everybody. There's some in the beginning of this vlog that will be about me taking care of everybody else. And then I ended up getting it. And so Bailey has worked so hard to keep everything going. Clancy had it, so it took him a few days to be able to help her. And now they're all working hard helping out, and it's just me left. And I wish that I could say that I enjoyed it, but I haven't. So I have watched so much Netflix that it's absolutely insane. I have never watched this much TV in my life. I've done a lot of reading. I've had a lot of time on my own, and I'm done. That's the truth. So I'm sure that our next vlog I will be totally better. We haven't been able to finish school like I had hoped to do, just due to the fact that I have been too sick to help, and I didn't want to pass it on. If we can stop this with me, that would be fantastic for us. We have a massive rain system coming through, and we are supposed to get so much rain that there's potential for flooding over the next couple of days. So be sure to come back and see how that all goes down. It was supposed to be raining very hard by now, and it's not. So you'll have to check back and see what happens. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you all soon.
Oh, it's quite frozen. And then we can chop it up to eat it. And no, these are not plastic. They are just toothpicked. Okay. My poor cake that I spent so long on.
Okay.
Moment.
I don't know where the dowels are.
Somebody may have to eat it. Wait, are we cutting the cake's pieces in half?
We might. We'll see. They're very large, so you are not getting a whole piece. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There's a full dowel in this one. I don't know. That's
won't
too
eat the-
big for a person.
You won't eat a dowel.
You guys just don't tell anyone.
Is their dog okay?
There we go. You can see the layers inside. See, look at those layers.